Hey, I took my rolls in this morning. I was going to do it yesterday, but guess what? The banks weren't open yesterday. So I had to wait until this morning to do it. Then I took my quarters and dimes and nickels and pennies that I rolled in, and I got some more rolls that I didn't roll. So today we're going to open 4 rolls of pennies and 4 rolls of quarters and 4 rolls of nickels and 4 rolls of dimes. So I'll go slow. I'm not going to go through coins like all the coin roll hunters do. Just flip, 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 flip. Because for one thing, I don't have that many rolls. And for another thing, I want to look at each coin that is different. I don't want, like if it's a new coin, hey, how's it going, Jamie? Good afternoon to you, mate. So we're going to look for some rolls. I don't have to open one because it was raining and I had my tray full of coins and I dropped a roll on the ground. Got all the nickels back, but it is already open and laying out here, so I don't have to open it. We'll just go through the coins and see if there's anything in the coins at all. Maybe I'll find a buffalo nickel, or maybe a war nickel, or maybe a V nickel, but I'm not expecting to find anything, right? I'm just going to go through the rolls and then take them back to the bank. So we got 4 of each though, so you never know. That's $2 worth of nickels, so that's 40 nickels, right, in each roll. And so that's 160 nickels and 50, that's 200 pennies. And so it's 50 dimes, so $5 worth of dimes, that's 200 dimes as well, right? And it's how many quarters in the roll? There's $10 worth of quarters, and 250, 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's 160 quarters to go through. Practicing my math here. So turn the music down a little bit. Are you hearing me all right, Jamie? Got my microphone right here. Let's see. Might want to change this. Hang on. Let me. Hey, William E. I think maybe I will. Try to make sure that my voice is ringing out. Yesterday, I was told that I was mumbling. So if I was mumbling, I apologize. I'm going to enunciate and make sure that I am talking loud enough. I hope everybody can hear me. I'm going to go and find out on my phone if I can hear myself here. So we'll see. Let's see how loud my voice is. I'm going to turn my phone all the way up so that I can see if I'm loud enough. So it's not all that loud. I can see where you guys are, miffed that you can't hear me part of the time, but I will do better. I will try to keep my voice up, and we'll find out how it goes. So there. Check one thing before we get started here. See if they added any more to my oh, that's not good. Well, it seems I'm suspended because I didn't finish something. So they're not giving me the total hours. Um, today I have to go and finish my AdSense account. So I guess I missed something. And I was trying to find out from the email, but every time I clicked on something, it took me around in circles, and I more got frustrated with them taking me around in circles and not telling me what I was supposed to do. So I have to go through step by step again and see what goes on here. Must be your phone, because my phone was ringing out. Oh, cool. Glad you can hear. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start here in a minute. Let me get some music going here. I turn my music off. And we'll try not to turn that too loud. Might try putting the mic in different spots. I'll tell you what, maybe I can put my mic right here. How's that? Can you hear me any better now? That might work. That might work. Hang on a second. Oops. That might work real well right there. So let's turn the music down a minute here. Go back to and see if putting the mic right here while I'm counting coins will help. I don't know. Looks kind of stupid, but so what do you think? I don't, I'm not hearing the mic any louder when it's right here than when it's down here. Hey, Walker Magnet. So I'm going to put it back down here because it looks kind of stupid on my beard, but doesn't seem to change the volume at all, whether it's right here or down here. Hey, Gregory Freeman. So we're going to do roll hunt today, and Jamie was here when I was telling everybody. I went to the bank and I got 4 rolls of each. So as to have a variety, just because I'm not able to buy a box of halves or anything, so I got 4 rolls of quarters, 4 rolls of dimes, 4 rolls of nickels, and 4 rolls of pennies. So I dropped 1 roll on the way out of the bank. It rolled off my tray and I dropped it, so I had to pick up. Now, what's all that? You guys hear a squealing, like screeching? No, it stopped. Maybe it's because of my beard in the microphone? I don't know. This is really crazy. Might have to switch over to the other microphone. I love these little microphones, but I've been told I'm not sounding too good here. Well, now I'm getting this. That's probably just my device feedback. That's what that is. That's what that was, just feedback. All right. Let's Hey, Tennessee Machine. How's it going? Yeah, you heard an echo because I was trying to make my microphone work better, but I don't think I put it up here on my beard, just clipped it to my beard. And it didn't sound any louder than having the microphone right here. So I was trying to see how it would I was trying to see how loud I was coming over my phone. That's why it was echoing and I was getting feedback from my phone. So, alrighty. So, I'm going to get the camera off of me so that we can look at some coins. Like I said, I got 4 rolls of quarters, 4 rolls of dimes, 4 rolls of nickels, and 4 rolls of pennies. So I could have got all one, but I thought we'd have some variety here, and I'm not a coin roll hunter, so I do know some of the things to look for, but mainly I'm just looking. I'll go look at the nickels, and like I want to find things like this. Now this is a newer nickel. I don't see these nickels very often, but this is a Lewis and Clark. So I thought I'd keep one of each of these nickels, that type of thing. And of course, looking for buffalo nickels and V nickels and war nickels and 1939 nickels, and I guess there are other dates that were counterfeit nickels. You never know, you might find a counterfeit nickel that might be worth something. You mean the coins that I dig up? Well, I have to start over because I just rolled all my coins. Well, not all of them, but I just rolled all my quarters and nickels and dimes, as many as I could put into rolls. And I traded them in for the rolls that I got. So I'll have to start over, but I have all my copper pennies, so I could fill a book of 60s, 70s, 80s, or 60s, 70s, and up to 82 copper pennies in a book, because I probably have enough of those to fill up a couple books. So that's a good idea. Go to my coin store and get some books and see if I can. Well, I guess I can order them online too. Yeah, it's not an easy feat because you're always going to be missing something. Hey, Talca, how's everything in Chile? Yeah, I think the pennies would probably be interesting. So, anyway, I don't see many nickels. When I'm hunting, I don't see these nickels, the 2000 nickels so much. The ones with the different backs on them other than the Monticello, right? So, hey, how's it going, Tupac? So, we've got one coin to set aside, and this one is just a regular 2017. So, I've got a put these in a tray, and then I'm going to roll them up as I go so that I can take them back. And what I did this morning is I had my my coins that I rolled up from my finds, and I rolled them up, took them into one bank, and then I went to another bank and I got rolls from that bank. So here's a 1984. So I'm not really thinking that I'm going to find some great find, but just like hunting in the dirt, you just never know, right, Walker? And Tupac? Never know what we're going to find here. So I'm going to go through one at a time. I'm not going to flip through them like you guys do, because then that would just be all over in a hot flash. Yeah, the oldest stuff is back east, but there's some old stuff out here too if you get in the right spot where nobody's gone before, where no man has gone before. So yeah, I decided to do this because I figured yesterday only 6 people really showed up to say hello. So I figured I needed to do something that would interest people instead of just talk. Did I miss something, Walker Magnet? No, I have not checked out your detecting video from yesterday, Walker, but I will definitely. I have not checked anybody's channel today. That's something that I will have to be doing when I'm done here. I will do that. And I'll go to yours first since you asked me. I'll go to yours first. Walker, I think you better drive. So if anybody knows anything about nickels, Walker, well, Walker's not going to be here because he's taken Allie to the doctor. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't go to the bank. I had to go this morning before I sat down here so that I could get these coins because the bank was closed yesterday. I was going to do it yesterday, and we were getting ready to go and getting around to it, looked at me and said, you know, today's a holiday. I'm glad she told me before. Walker, God bless. Tell Allie I hope she's fine. That we didn't go out in the rain yesterday because getting around to it reminded me it was a holiday. Hey, West Texas, how's it going? How's everything? So if anybody knows anything about any particular nickel, because we're doing nickels first. I've got 4 rolls of nickels, 4 rolls of pennies, 4 rolls of dimes, and 4 rolls of quarters. So, and I've been having weird stuff happen to me at the banks, especially this one bank where I got these coins. I won't say which bank it is, but I went in to make a payment on the credit card that I have with that bank, and the person shorted me $10 on the payment. When I got the receipt, I was looking at the receipt when I went out, and getting around to it always double checks the receipts. And she says, this is $10 short. That's not what I gave you to make the payment with. So I went back in and had a little tete-a-tete with them and got the payment corrected. And then today I went to one bank and I cashed in the fines coins that I rolled and got the money, and everything was fine. But they were going to give me back a couple of the rolls because they said they were too long. They looked like there were too many coins in it. I said, you know, I double checked those and I know that they're right. And I said, she was measuring them against a machine roll. And I said, I'm pretty sure that the machine roll probably compresses the coins a little bit tighter than I compressed them. So even though the coins stack up, when you machine roll them, they press them together a little bit better, and the one could look like it's one coin bigger than the other, the hand rolled one, right? So anyway, I went to the next bank and I said I'd like 4 rolls of quarters, 4 rolls of dimes, and 4 rolls of nickels, as well as 4 rolls of pennies. And the guy gets in his little safe and he pulls out the rolls and he starts counting, and then he says, okay, that'll be $90. I said, excuse me, where did you do your math? And he says, yeah, 4 rolls of each, that's $90. And I said, no. I said, 4 rolls of quarters is $40, and 4 rolls of dimes is $20. That's $60. 4 rolls of nickels is $8, and 4 rolls of pennies is $2. That's $70, not $90. So, I mean, I might look stupid, but not quite there yet. So everybody hear me all right? Am I? Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? I guess maybe it's the gray beard. They think that I'm so old that they can just give me any number and I'll accept it. So I'm taking my time, okay, guys? I'm looking at, is there anything about a nickel that, like, this one's Philadelphia? Is it, yeah, this is, no, this is a D. Uh, this is a D. Is there anything about nickels? Anybody know anything? Other than what I know I'm looking for is Buffalo nickels, V nickels, war nickels, older nickels than 1950. There's a 1970S. $1950D. That's the year I was born, so what's special about a 1950D? Walker hoarded them all. It would be nice if there's something in here. If I could get one coin out of each 4 rolls, I would be elated. Hey, look, there's one that's toned with coffee, I think. I know that quarters, we'd be looking for things like either a West Point or something. I saw one today that I didn't know that there was even such an animal. It's called a I forgot what it's a quarter that was struck on a Sacagawea blank, I think. It has Sacagawea eagle on the back of a Washington quarter, and it's gold toned. One sold for $195,000. So we'll keep our eye out for one of those. What was it called? Hang on just a second. Oh, oops. I'll go to my saved, and it's called a, here, I'll let you watch it.
Sold for almost $195,000. You must be asking yourself why. Save this, I'll explain it to you right now. So everyone, the front of that coin is just a regular Washington quarter, but it has that goldish color to it. Now, some of you watching this have gold quarters. They come up all the time. People are always shocked when they find them in change or get them back from somewhere like a store. Well, you need to check the back of it. The reason that quarter sold for so much money is because it has the reverse of a Sacagawea dollar. The eagle, just like this. So there's the front, just like I showed you, and when you turn that coin over, that's exactly how it looks. That is known as a mule error, which is why it sold for almost $195,000. Absolutely amazing. Make sure you hit that like and follow.
So I catch these guys that are doing numismania. So 50 had the lowest number minted, right? Okay. Look for full steps on Monticello. Hey, Silver Assassin, how's it going? How's it going, my friend? I'm wearing a jacket and it keeps hooking on things here and making everything jiggle. Sorry about that. Well, since I'm not a numismaniac here, I don't know much about any coins except what I've learned in the past year or 15 months, actually, since I've been watching you stackers and watching Coining Around, watching Walker, watching Mike, and watching a couple of others, Silver Stacker, Silver Sailor, and several others, learning what I can and learning about the ins and outs of coins like the Instagram that I just showed you, 1998. So this is rainy day fun for me. Rainy day fun. So for those of you that didn't know it, I traded in some of my metal detecting finds clad for all of this to do something that wouldn't cost me a whole bunch of money, because all this goes back, right? Except if I find something good. So keep your fingers crossed. Just like hunting in the ground, you might find something good. You just never know. 1976. Hey, there's a bicentennial. Well, it's not a bicentennial because the 76 quarters or nickels, they didn't have two dates on them, did they? But that's still a bicentennial year. Yeah, set that one aside. Don't think there's anything special about it. 1999p. There's a old looking one, but it's not old. 1984. See, this is what they look like when I find them. Rarely do I find one that looks like this. They mainly look like this. Almost all the nickels that I turned in look like this. So, 1989. Nothing special so far. Here's a that one's nice and shiny. Look at that. Mirror finish. That's the shiniest one I've seen. It has the cartwheel in it. Look at there. Does that mean anything in a nickel 2-pack? Look at the cartwheels. See, I do know, I did learn something. I learned about cartwheels and coins. Yeah, it's a 22, barely circulated, but it's been circulated because it's got scars on it. I set aside my, here's another one that's cartwheels, 22. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That one's shiny, but it doesn't cartwheel. Well, got about 10 or 12 more coins from this roll. Now, see, out of all of those, I only got one with Lewis and Clark on it. So I did get something different there. So one that I would keep for, you know, set aside. I have to get my nickels out and replace that nickel in the roll. Lots of 2,000 plus nickels here. There's another 22 that still cartwheels. I need to get a scope. If I'm going to do any of this at all, I need to get it to look at my finds too, so it's not like I would be just getting it to look at rolls, because I probably won't be doing, you know, hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars worth of rolls. But you never know. I mean, anything can happen, right? Hey, Born Hunting, welcome to the chat. We're doing coin roll hunting today. I have 4 rolls of pennies, 4 rolls of nickels, 4 rolls of dimes, 4 rolls of quarters. So it'll take us the whole stream to go through all of this. Maybe I will slow it down enough to do some tomorrow, because I'm sure it's still going to be raining tomorrow. But we're not on a race through time to get through them. Something about what year nickel was it? It's a nickel that has it's a P, I think. No, it's a D, but the D is not there. It's up there by Jefferson's bow, little bow in his hair. Sunfish, good morning. So I know there's a nickel, but I forgot what year it is, and the D would be up by the bow of Jefferson's little ponytail thing. Nice. So what's your numerical amount that you got? 1997 P. That was, so it is the P, and it's up there by the bow. I only remembered part of that. Hey, there's a 1979. Not bad for over 45 years. What was that one that I kept? 1976. Yeah. So another 2022. There's 1994, close to the 97. Okay, so can't use that roll. Again, I was going to use the rolls and turn them back in, but this one got all messed up when I dropped it in a puddle. You watched his nickel hunt recently? FL Thunder or Walker? FL Thunder you watched? So I have another nickel roll here, and I'm just going to roll these up. And I'm going to replace those two nickels. I got a couple nickels here someplace. So, just so. Well, I don't know the. $80. What's that one? 1964. There's another 1980. Okay, so I should have one full roll of nickels here. Put these down here, the ones I'm keeping on, so you're not just looking at my blue field here. There we go. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I got 4 rolls of dimes. We'll do the dimes after the nickels here. And I for sure got all the nickels, none rolled under the car, so anyway, oh, got something different out of the roll. Something visibly different, not just a error that I was looking for. I don't know any of the errors. This was impromptu, kind of, so I wasn't studying on errors. I'm just looking for war nickels, V nickels, buffalo nickels, and unusual nickels. So there's full roll back. Okay, here we go. We got roll here. I'm going to try and reuse this roll because I've got some rolls that are like this, and then like a couple of the quarters and one of the dimes, I think, is like this, where they bought the rolls like this, so they're partially rolled together, but they're not crimped on both ends like a hand roll. 50-50s. So let's put these aside, and we're going to, at least I don't have to cut them open. Okay, so dump those out there. Try and use the same rolls that way. All right. This nickel is a 1972. $1972D. Oh yeah, definitely going to be checking for the older nickels. I keep all my nickels, like this jar here has got nickels under 1980. So if I find a nickel and it's under 1980, it goes in here. The 1939 nickels that I have are here. I've got 1939 nickels in here. These medicine jars come in handy. So, before I separated them, I'll rewind. I haven't found anything, so in that first roll I didn't find anything that was under a 1977. I'll keep that one aside. It's a 72. Here's an 88. Looks like I'm going to have the same type of things here. Here's one that's 1994. He's got a beard. Ah, here's a Buffalo nickel, but it's one of these, 2005 Buffalo nickel. But we'll set that one aside. The 1941, we did find something, but that's not a war nickel. But it did get a 1941. How's that, guys? Not worth anything, huh? But I'll trade a 1980 for that one. Oop. I'm going to separate out a couple 1980s here that I don't mind putting those in replacement. What's this one? This one is in my 1957. Get a couple of 1974. I hope I've got some more 1980s here. I'm coming up with all these 1960s. 64, 72. Well, I have to go into the 70s, I guess. Yeah, 79 is good enough. 79. Six. Let's see. Where, sorry, I'm not talking, I'm looking. Got it. Come on. Well, I thought I had a bunch of 1980s, but oh, this isn't the roll. This is my 1980 and unders that I'm going through here trying to find 1980s to replace some of these, like this 1941. I want to replace it in the roll with like a 1980 because it kind of like I don't care much about 1980s, but the 70s and 60s and 50s and 40s and 30s, I want to keep all of them. But I thought I had more 1980s. I might have taken all the 1980s out pretty much from before to just roll them up and replace some of the other older nickels I found. So that's one thing that happens. You go in one direction and then fall off a cliff. So I might have to move down chronologically from a 1980 because I think I already took all the 1980s out. There's 1946. So, well, I'm getting flustered here. There's a 1980. Never fails. Set my mind. And goodness. Only have, I guess I'll have to give up some of these other. No, I have to have them to replace. So demanding, William. Okay, back to the roll hunt. All right, the 41 goes up there. The and the buffalo, but the 1972 I'll give back. Okay. I know, right? Okay. Back to the hunt here. 2014. And you said it was a 97D that has the D up by the ponytail? We'll look for those 97 Ps, 97 Ps. 2011. That's a bad year for me. Another 22. 99. Another 22 here. I could tell because of the cartwheel. Oh, you know 97 was something? Well, now, don't give me false information now, William. I do know that there is the 1 year. I'll have to look it up. I don't, is there any nickels? Walker's gone. Yeah, we look for the P's. Walker does nickels. If Rob was in here, he could tell me about nickels. He does nickels, right? So there's an 18P, but that's not the right kind. Wrong kind of P. There's a 64. Okay, set that one aside. Another 16. Another 22. Okay, well, you putting your books on the shelf? Stellar Outdoors. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some roll hunts today. I took my clad in from my hunt, my metal detecting, and traded them in for 4 rolls of quarters, 4 rolls of dimes, 4 rolls of nickels, and 4 rolls of pennies. So we're going to do a variety of coins today, just looking for something good. There's a P. It's not squished up there. Boy, this one looks really bad, doesn't it? This looks like some of them that I dig up. Cool. Well, I thought instead of doing 3 or 5 rolls of quarters, I would do 16 rolls. A lot more coins, and maybe I can get a couple of days, rainy days out of them. Till I can get back out hunting. Yeah, just since I'm not a numismatologist, I figured I would just do a variety and see if we can find anything good. We already found one 1941. Where'd it go? There, I got a 1941. Nothing special, but it's old. The 1964. And a buffalo, and a Lewis and Clark, and a Bicentennial 1976 nickel. Probably not anything about that one. I'll probably put it back in. But well, we got some different things. Pirates of Miami, Pirate of Miami Beach. Welcome to the stream. Cool. You're not out there enjoying the good weather and out on the beach today? Or have you already been and come home? You're recuperating? Oh, what's the matter? I was recuperating for several months, and now my toe is 100% healed up. Did you turn your back on the ocean? You know, there's a guy here in California named Pirate Mike. Have you heard of Pirate Mike? Well, I hope he got knocked down a little while ago, I guess, but I yell at him every time I watch him. I yell at him on the screen. Don't turn your back on the ocean. Because you just never know. You got little lapping waves, little lapping waves, little lapping waves. Big crasher's going to knock you down. You guys, I don't think your waves on your beaches, well, maybe on the outside beaches, but on the inside beaches, you guys don't get the big waves like we get out here in California. You been watching me? Well, thank you so much. I appreciate. I watch you. No, you weren't. Oh, Gregory's saying he's watching Pirates of Miami. Not me. So, well, at least we've got a little variety of different coins. Now, I try to keep those out of my videos. William is always yakking at me about that. He wants bikinis and cats and Well, the storms here have been digging up the gold because there's a couple of detectorists that have been really put these out here so you can see the cool finds so far. What's that one? 1976. This is what we found so far, is the Lewis and Clark, the Buffalo, the 1941 and the 1964. So anyway, nothing to write home about, but you need those in P. That one's a D. And it's a 41. Now, they're both D's, sorry. This one is a 1941. Can I tell you guys that you are awesome hanging out with me today on a rainy day? Nothing better to do than sorry about that, Gregory. And you live close enough to where we could do an exchange if I had something you need. So we'll look for them. We'll look for them. Anybody else have a book that they're trying to fill? There's something special they're looking for? Okay. Some of these I'm not going to be able to re-roll because I'm not going to have any nickels I want to get rid of. I rolled them all up except for the ones I want to keep. Okay, where'd that roll go there? So roll this back up. So you guys yeah, I just cleaned up most all my change. Pirate, wait a minute. What do we got? 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 40 cents goes in the nickel roll, right? Yeah. Are you leaving? See you later, 2-pack. Drive carefully. Have a great day. Thank you for coming in and spending some time, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah. I'm not really a coin collector. I'm just eclectic, you know. Okay, there's 2 rolls down. That's not bad for the first hour and a half. 2 rolls in an hour and a half. Okay. All right, so we've got the Bicentennial 76 there. Nothing special. The 1964, nothing really special. 1941, that is like 80 years old, right? And then the Lewis and Clark keelboat and the Buffalo. And we'll look for some more nickels here. We got 1 more roll dumped out. And I'll be able to reuse that roll, so no foul there. Okay, what do we got? Bump in the night. That's what we got. Okay, we got a 1984. Is that a P? Or a D? D. 1984 P. Nothing real special. Got a 2000. Guys, holler if you see something unusual. Yeah, there's a 08. An 18. No goodies yet. There's a 79. And a 20. $2,002. 1964. There's another 1964. Too bad they don't mean anything. I'll probably not keep the 64s. I'll set them aside here for the time being, though. 98. We're looking for, I don't know what year, but there's one that has the mint mark. I think it's a P that's pushed up against the ponytail bow of Jefferson here. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out for that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a scope, but just like everything else, I gotta wait until I get the money for it. Everything about this hobby costs money, right? I need to open a store and sell all this stuff, just like prospecting. Well, I know they're, well, that's how do you say that? Whether it's cheap or not, it's, oh, there's a word that I'm trying to find. That's relative. That's relative to the situation. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted YouTube to pay me, and they got antsy and they shut down my members and everything. So yeah, a scope, when you're looking at things you find, a scope is really handy too. It's not just for coins, but this camera does fairly good, and I can see it pretty good. I hope you guys can see it pretty good, except if you're watching on your phone, you're probably not seeing any of this really good. But I see it on a screen. It's a 8 by 10, so or a 9 by 7, 7 by 9, something like that. So I know you guys, if you're watching on your phones, you're seeing a little bitty screen and not seeing what I see. Well, I have a wish list. I have an Amazon wish list. Yeah, I have my I wants. Okay, here's one. What is it going to be? What is this guy gonna be? It's gonna be, oh, a different one. All right, Ocean View. Oh, the joy. So, that's 3 of the 2005s. Is that a, what is that? That's a D. Sorry, Gregory. The ponytail nickels, that is the one that has the mint mark up by the ponytail bow. but I forgot what year it was. So I just have to keep looking at when we find a ponytail nickel. We'll just have to keep an eye out for all of them. Like this one. Okay, here's a ponytail nickel. And it has no mint mark, so that must mean it's a Philadelphia, right? Nope. It was a newer one than the 40s. I try to save those things. Well, maybe I did save it. I don't. Let's see if I saved it. Go to you, go to saved. I didn't save it. It had to have been when I was running through things. I keep an eye out for coin stuff. Is that it? Nope, that's pennies. Sacagaweas. I didn't save it. So, my bad. I thought I would remember it, but that's what I get for thinking, right? No, it's not a proof. It's just a regular nickel, but it's like this one. This is a P. See how the P is, I don't know whether you can see it on your phone there, William, but the P is down here by the date. It would be up there by the ponytail. If it's up there by the ponytail, it's worth about $140, I think. So if that P is up there by the ponytail, then we'd have something. It's like I said, I don't remember the year for some reason. It slipped in my mind. I just remember where the mint mark's supposed to be for, but it would be one of these. It would be a Jefferson like this, but I don't know the date. And that mint mark right there would be up by the ponytail bow, the bow in the ponytail up here. I guess I shouldn't even have brought it up since I don't know the date. Oh, there's another one of the oceans. Ocean view. Is this one? It's a D also. Yeah, I'm going to save all the scenic ones. Okay. Well, we're short a few nickels of this roll, so I'm not going to be able to roll them up until I open this last roll. So here comes the last roll of nickels. Haven't proved out anything here. But I didn't expect to find anything fantastic. Well, here's another buffalo. Let's see if it's P. I put it up buffalo head, tails up here so that we could use some suspense, Gregory. Is it just, ta-da? Oh no, it's a D. Sorry about that. The 22, you can tell it has cartwheeling on it. Yep. A bison. Not a bicentennial, a bison. You're right. There's a 64P. This is working out better than I thought. I'm not rushing through them and just going through so fast that they're all over with already. I got 1 or 2 more days of trying to figure out something to do. So if all these coins last till Thursday, I'll be fine. 97D. That way Friday, it's supposed to be clear Friday, I can go hunting. I don't see anything remarkable about many of these nickels. I was hoping I'd get at least one V nickel or something like that. Can never tell what you're going to get, right? Or 1939 counterfeit nickel. A Henning. You know what? I didn't try looking around for a bank. I used the 2 banks I frequent. And I took my coins into one bank and I bought coins from another bank. So I don't know whether an old bank, if they're a busy bank, I don't think that makes much of a difference whether they're an old bank or not. I hear that if you're going to buy coins for coin roll hunting, I hear credit unions are really good because people take their personal collections into their credit unions and stuff. But, like I said, I'm not a numismaniac, and I'm not a numisologist. So I'm not even a real good coin roll hunter. I'm just doing it on a rainy day. Sorry, pirate. I'm just a metal detectorist looking for something to do in the rain. I could go out in the rain, but it's really messy that way. It's like, there's a nice shiny 2006. That looks like it wasn't circulated very much. It has almost cartwheel on it, but it's not very scratched up for a 2006. That's there's another P, 98P. Another 98P. Hey, 98 Philadelphias are pretty prevalent. The 78 must be a P because there's no mint mark. No mint mark 78. I'm going to set that one aside. See if that, I'm going to look them up. There's a 2023. I haven't found any 2024s yet. Probably won't in the older rolls like this. So yeah, your banks, as far as if you're a real coin roll hunter, you strike up a situation. I didn't even have to show my ID to buy under $100 worth of coins. So as long as you keep it under $100, they don't care who you are buying coins. I don't know what the deal is, why they want your ID. What's that? Oh, that's funny. Check that one out. This one glinted at me. Right there is the initials of the coin person, the guy that the engraver. That's the first one that I've actually looked at. But there's the initials of the engraver right there. Come on. So I haven't even paid much attention. This one just glinted just right because it was just right in the light. So the rest of them, you couldn't hardly see it. But this one shined out because when it was focusing, it glinted like something there. So now I'm going to see it every single coin. I wasn't noticing it until it glinted at me. That weird? So it's almost taken us 2 hours to get through the nickels. Got a few more nickels here, and we'll be done. With the nickels. At least we did find something. It's another 64. Last one, and it's a... Okay, so all in all, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's strange. Okay, it's got to be the year. 5, 10. Yeah, the only thing different, I got under 1976, a couple 64s and a couple 76s. Then I got 2 of the buffaloes and 2 of the oceans, but they're all in one of the 2004 Lewis and Clark, 2 of the ocean views, and 2 of buffalo nickels. So 5, 9, 45, 14 nickels. So I'm going to be short a few nickels for one of these rolls. Oh, let me. There. Roll one of these rolls back up. I'm not going to be able to roll 2 rolls back up out of it, so I only have 3 rolls to return right now. I have to check out my other change to see if I've got any nickels that are hanging out. And I can add to these to roll them up to take them back to the bank. I always count them out and then count them as I put them in so I don't get them wrong. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Here's the whole roll. We're putting them back in the same rolls. I figure out that if they fold up the exact same way, then I got the right amount in them. All right. Okay, a couple people still left. Well, got about 6 more minutes. You know what? I think I'm going to see if I can find enough nickels right here. These are old nickels, but since I'm down to the, let's see, 77. How many do I need? Yeah, I've got some. I just rolled them back up, but I saw 2004s and 2005s in there. It's 2006. Let's see. 14. 2006. 20. 13. I'll go through the ones I haven't rolled yet. Yeah, I thought I had 2004s and 2005s. Maybe not. No, I didn't have any 2004s there. Yeah, I'm going to have to look in a different spot. I'm not going to find that many. Yeah. Yeah, there's the one keelboat right here. Yeah, it's a 2004 keelboat. That's the only one I got. That's where I saw the 2004. But it's a D. Gregory said he needed P's for his book. Yeah, those are the, what are these? These are 2005s. That's where I saw those. I got two Buffaloes. What's the 2000? The Buffaloes are 2005, yeah. And the Oceans are 2000. Ocean View and the Buffaloes. So, yeah, they're 2005s. I wasn't even paying attention to the dates on those. Two of them, yeah, are bison. They're buffaloes. What are you talking about? There's never been a bison nickel. They might call them bisons on these new ones, I guess. But that's the same buffalo that was on the Indian Head buffalo nickel. Right there. That's the same engraving. They might call it the bison on this one, but well, of course, well, no, bison and buffalo are the same animal. But they probably do call this one a bison and the old buffalo nickel a buffalo, and this buffalo nickel a bison, maybe. I'll concede to that. Even though it's the same engraving I'll concede to that they call this one a bison and the old one a buffalo. I said I concede to it, William. I don't know why they would do that. Okay. I have yeah, let me see something. I have real ones, but I'm going to look up a picture just. I guess they're facing the opposite direction. I stand corrected. This has horns. The buffalo nickel horns worn off of these, but and it's facing the opposite direction. It is a different engraving, but it's the same animal. And they do call them a bison now, and they call those the buffalo. What, plural, buffalo and bison? No, bison is the correct name, and the buffalo is the slang name. Same animal. I think buffalo, bison, I think you don't add an S to it. So it's not bisons or buffaloes. It's just buffalo and bison. but they're the same animal. So let's open up. I got about 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Let's open up a dime and see if we can get a see if we can find a silver. I got a dime here that is rolled with Scotch tape on the end of it. So somebody didn't want them coming apart. I'll probably have to replace this roll because this is probably going to, no, maybe. Yeah, I'll have to replace the roll. So let's do a roll of dimes for today. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for, William, is let's get one silver per roll. That might be nice. Okay, we got some dimes. You need to know when you order a burger made of buffalo, whether it's bison or buffalo. Okay, let's see if we can find a silver dime. Nope. 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 Look at, there's a 2019 and a 2003. This one has that silver look, but it's not. You know it's not. When you're looking at it in your change, that's the one I would go for, to see if it was silver, to check its edge. Not the shiny ones, right? This is a 1995. Wow, that one's beat up. That looks like a silver one. Looks like a silver one would look, huh? And that was a year newer than that one. Look at that. Circulation means a lot, huh? This thing looks like somebody tried to pound it on the edge to make it different. Looks like they beat it with a hammer. That's what it looks like, huh, Gregory? Looks like somebody. All right, Pirate, thank you for coming in. God bless you for being here. I hope you get something good to eat. You You're an awesome guy. I'm going to have to go check out what you found lately. Got to go check out Walker Magnet when I'm done here. Everybody check out Walker Magnet when you get done here. His metal detecting video. That's funny. He's doing a metal detecting video and I'm doing a video on coins. Hey, there's a 82. Fairly old. Got to get down to the 60s though. Got to get into the 60s here. 1980p. 2020. $2019. Yeah, there's a couple in here that have the look, but no cigar. 2013. That one looks, it's got the silver tint, but okay, that's going to leave us 3 rolls of dimes and 4 rolls of pennies and 4 rolls of quarters for the next 2 days. This was a little better than I thought. I thought I'd just rush through all these coins and have nothing left to do, but this is turning out better. Much better than I thought it would. What? 66? Oh well, that's close. Okay, 76W from West Point. Oh. What about T-Rep? You want him to know what? Well, that was pretty promising that we had a 66 dime in here. That's getting close. So still a possibility that in these 4 rolls we get a silver. Maybe we'll get that 76W. Talking about dimes or quarters? 76 dime. Oh, look there, there's a 65. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a 65? Yep, it's a 65. Look at that. a clad. I thought maybe it was a 63 there for a second. Yep, 66 and a 65. Really? That's cool. At the Smart and Final at the store? What, has she been looking for enders for you? Or are they just rolling their own change? The 74. Close, Gregory. Got close to the 76. Here's another. What's that? Oh, that's got copper in it. It's got to be an 85, not a 65. Yeah. 85p. The 22. Anybody else found a 24 yet out there anywhere? Because I've only got one 2024 dime while I was hunting. All right, you guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm back. All of this is going to be left for tomorrow. So we got 3 rolls of dimes and 4 rolls of pennies and 4 rolls of quarters to do over the next 2 days. So we'll finish up the dimes tomorrow and do the dimes and half the pennies, and then Thursday we'll do the quarters. How's that sound to everybody? The 76S. Or 76S or 76W. Was it a W or an S, Gregory, that you were looking for? You know, I think probably Williams got a thing there. Did they have any West Point dimes? I gotta get my... Come on, get up there. There we go. Now... Trying to get comfy. I've been leaning over here and get stiff. Oh, the W only came in sets. Okay. So, all right. So I should make a note of that. Get note paper so I don't forget it. I'll just do it on my phone here and do my notepad and put looking for dimes. Dimes. Looking for 1976 S or 1976 W. Okay. Now I'll have that there. We all know anything below 64, so. Well, you guys, what we got, we got about 7 more minutes. So you guys have been awesome. Looks like only got a couple. You know, I can't trust my numbers anymore. I don't know what's up there. So now I've got to, the reason I'm not going to stay any longer and do any more coins today is because I got to get this thing with monetization straightened out today. Otherwise, everything I've done is going to be for naught, right? So that everybody that's been in today, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And I got to figure out what they want, because I think I was just waiting for a payment, you know, how I want them to pay me for anything, and I hadn't put in like PayPal or anything like that, so I've got to go do that. I didn't realize that they were going to not only hold money until $100, which is fine. You know, they wait until you get to $100 before they pay anything out on anything. But they're not going to even let you collect anymore unless they know how they're going to pay you, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, so anything going on that's exciting this afternoon for anybody? William's going to be working on his books. I guess your bookshelf's filling up. God bless, Gregory. Take care. Stay safe, brother. You're looking for coin books? Oh. Seeing what you need? Yeah, get your coin books out and see if there's anything you need in the quarters or dimes or pennies that I got left. Well, I've got to go to the post office today or tomorrow. I'm expecting book on rocks from Blockus. I didn't see him today. Sorry about that. Well, today is yeah, I could do that for the quarters and pennies and dimes. I'll look those up and make a printout. I'll do that today after I get my monetization straightened out. Do that first, and then I'll look at this. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about looking for silvers and V nickels and buffalo nickels, war nickels, silver quarters, silver dimes, copper pennies, Indian head pennies. There's so many different things that you can look for in the coins. Different things. You got the quarters of the West Points, not just silver, and then you got the different oddities and errors and stuff, and I couldn't keep up with all of that. It would get too intense. It's like when Tcat does his thing, he looks for double doubles and he looks for silver, and that's pretty much it. He doesn't look for any other errors or anything in the half dollars or anything. So, there's numismologists that really get into it, and they look for every single error that they can find. That would drive me batty. That's true. Looking for all those little things like, what's that one, the quarter that has the Washington crossing the Delaware on the back, and he's got on the top of his hat, he's got a little thing that looks like a little plume or a fly sitting on his hat, and there's one that looks like a little blob on the end of his sword and stuff like that. Those would be maddening to look for, looking at every single coin. If you got, 50 rolls of nothing but those to look at, so but every different coin has every different date, every different design has a different error and different, so but I can look and see if there's anything outstanding or unique about the dimes. Quarters I've pretty much got down for as far as the 2019 and 2020s and for the West Points, and looking for a couple of errors in the silvers. That's probably all I'll be doing. I'm not going to print out a big long list of everything. Yeah, you're right. Too much for me too. Well, I got to say goodbye, everybody, till tomorrow, and we'll look at some more coins. All right. God bless you all. Thanks, William, for being here. Gregory. Don't know who else might be there, but peace. Guys, have a good afternoon. See you tomorrow, same Incognito channel, same time, and we'll be doing the same thing. So, later, Gators, let's hunt. Oh, thanks, Johnny Small Pepper. We're just now leaving. See you tomorrow. Come back a little earlier, Johnny.